how are you doing? Okie dokie, this is a really simple, chic set for that in-betweeny time before we go completely off our faces on glitter for Christmas. So I thought I'd just bring this in. I'm using Glitterbels as always. This is Peacherbel Soft. I am using my Flexi Hand. Now, the people at Flexi Hand actually got in touch with me and asked, as I've been using their product for a long time, would I like a discount code for my followers? And obviously I was like, yes, they would love a bit of discount. I don't have the code right this second. I know they are hoping to get back to me today with it, so keep an eye on the description box. It's incredibly good value for money and very, very easy to use and very secure. So, I mean, I use it in all my videos, as you know, apart from if I'm working on my hands or Mumski's hands. Which reminds me, I think I'm doing her nails today or tomorrow. Anyway, I've popped my practice tip into my Flexi Hand, which took about 2 seconds. And I'm applying Peacherbel Soft to the entire nail. This entire set is basically Peacherbel Soft, and then we're just adding pigments and Swarovski crystals, and it's a very simple way to make a set incredibly pretty and visually appealing without having to blow your mind and cram intricate, nail art into a standard appointment. So you can really give your clients some amazing effects very, very, very easily. Which is what it's all about, right? Time management. So I'm going to go back in with another bead at the cuticle area and just place that down and neaten that up a little bit. The brush I'm using is my Glitter Planet Nailmate Aqua Brush size 10. I'm in love with this brush. It really tucks up around that cuticle area really, really nicely. I have a discount code for you guys. I don't make any money from my discount codes. It's literally a discount code for you. So I'll put that in the description box as well. As you can see, the acrylic blends really nicely. So it doesn't matter if you need to place extra beads down. When you place it, it stays where you put it, regardless of how wet you work. And, just blends in, just melts like butter. It's beautiful. I thought Pink Opal Shimmer was my favourite, but this might be my favourite. Okay, so I'm doing the same on the next nail, placing a big bead down, nudging it into place. As you can see, I work quite wet, but the bead is not exactly running everywhere or out of control. Tuck it in around the cuticles and the sides there, and then start feathering it down the nail. I kept finding bits of glitter. I was so irritated. I even changed up my monomer again and cleaned out the jar again, and it's like tiny bits just were there. Ugh. Very annoying. So I'm just trying to remove those bits of glitter that don't seem to want to move. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to be filing it anyway. And they're on the top. So I was like, just don't worry, Sarah, don't stress over it. So as you can see, all the time I clean my brush off and I pat the sides. As I'm walking the product down the nail, I pat the sides because you don't want to lose the shape. That's going to cause more filing. So I'll often blend my product in and then I'll go back and I'll pat the sides and then I'll stroke down the nail. So I had a little bit too much product here, so I wiped my brush off, feathered it back up the nail, and it blends beautifully. And then I'm going to start paying attention to those sides again, checking my shape, cleaning off my brush, going in, checking the sides. So I literally walk the product down and then tuck it in. Walk it down, tuck it in, because obviously when you walk the product down, the pressure from your brush is going to sort of push it outwards. And then that's when you lose the shape that you've worked hard to achieve, and that's when you cause yourself more filing. So by constantly checking the side, you see how easy it is to go out of shape there, but then it's just as quick to start bringing that shape back in, giving yourself less work at the end with the file. So I'm doing the same on all the nails. I'm just showing you literally how quick it is. There's my tip, in it goes. I'm ready to apply acrylic. That's why I like the Flexi Hand. I don't have to soak them off. The only thing I need to do is I need to get the Nailmate forms, because I know that they attach underneath, so they'll be better to use with this so I can sculpt, because my forms are too small. That's why I haven't been sculpting on it. because I tried and it was a nightmare. When I first got the Flexi Hand, I was kind of like, oh no, I don't think I can use it. And now I just couldn't be without it. It's so quick and easy to whip out and just practice on. If you've been watching my Instagram, check out my Insta stories because I share other people's work as well, and I also try and keep you updated with the salon. So as you can see, I'm just teasing that product down the nail. It really doesn't take much. It's gentle brush strokes. Everything you do should be purposeful and controlled. And there are times when I literally place my hand on the nail, place my brush on the nail, and it's like I've had a complete blip, and I'm like, what did I just do that for? Like splat. So you just need to keep control and think about what you're doing. It's concentration, and that's not always the easiest for me. I've got quite a hyperactive brain, so I can make silly mistakes, which we all can. Obviously, in with that cuticle bead to tidy that up there, clean my brush off, tuck it in, and blend it down. And you're blending kind of like the top of the bead. You're not splatting the whole bead because you're making that shape of the apex. Obviously, I'm on a practice hand, so I do work a bit flatter on a practice hand than I would, for example, on my hands or a client's hands. I can't actually wait to have clients in because I just think it's different. You need the real people with the strange shaped nails, the fan nails, the flat nails, the hook nails. That's when you really sort of build your skill set. And it's been a while since I've had lots of customers because I've been off sick for a long time. So that's everything filed and buffed. I was going to do something else on this nail and I couldn't make it work, so I was back to the drawing board on that. So instead I'm going in with tack-free top coat and my number 8 pigment from Nails by Annabel, who is obviously the creator of Glitterbels system that I use as well. This pigment is amazing. I love it. It makes everything just amazing. You only need a tiny bit. Tiny bit. So this entire nail will be pigmented. So what you do is you put your tack-free top coat on, so there's no inhibition there on the top. And then when it comes out of the lamp and it's still nice and warm, you rub in your pigment like this. You can use a silicone tool, you can use your finger. I like this applicator, it works quite well. I'm happy with that. Came with the pigment, I like it. And then you want to float a layer of top coat over the top. Quite often people do 2 layers. If you're doing 2 layers of top coat, cure the first one for half the time of whatever you normally cure for. That way it'll still be a little bit sticky and the second layer will adhere nicely and you won't get any chipping and lifting. I'm not going to top coat twice because this is a practice now. So once the top coat's applied, then I will clean any residue pigment from the cuticle area. On to the next nail. This is going to be a Swarovski crystal nail. My Swarovski crystals are also from Nails by Annabel. And I'm just doing kind of falling Swarovski designs. So they're bigger at the cuticle, going to smaller. Do you know, I need to get some more sizes actually because I think I only had like 3 sizes left. And I'm running really low. I have just ordered, I think it's going to be here today, I've ordered some more colours from Glitterbels and some different coloured Swarovskis. I am very excited. I'm like a child at Christmas. Well, you'll probably see on my Instagram, I'm like, it's been shipped. I waited a while because the colours I wanted were out of stock and I was just like, So I'm just literally adding a dot of NSI Polybond and then my glue and then my stones when they want to come off my tool. The tool I've got is from Crystal Parade. It's alright, it's okay. Look at the shine on those though. They are beautiful. They're cut beautifully. Really, really special. I like them a lot. Now this nail is going to be, this is the pinky, and it's going to be a pigment fade, which is again a really quick and effective method of applying, you know, a bit of nail art to a client's nails, just to give them some va-va-voom and make them look even better. So I'm just applying my top coat, and then I'll cure that for 60 seconds in my lamp. My lamp is LED. I do have the Sun 5, I think it is, but I use that more for hard gel, because it works well with hard gel. So again, going in with my number 8 pigment from Nails by Annabel, and I just want to show you how little I use. I didn't even use the jar. I used the like, look, I tapped it on the lid. That's all I used. And just go in there. And you're going to start at this where you want your fade to begin, and it's going to be more intense at the tip, and then feathered back up. And it kind of does it for you beautifully. And there you go, that's a pigment fade. Quick and easy, perfect for party season. I love it. One thing I did here, which was a rookie mistake, was as I dragged my top coat down, I didn't have enough on the brush. So then when I went back up the nail, pigment had attached to my brush, as you can see here. And I had to clean off my brush and just swipe it off the nail. It was no big deal. It comes off because it's in with the top coat. So it's fine, but it was just a silly lapse in judgment. Okay, this nail is going to be entirely matte, so I'm just checking for any bits and any dust. I've buffed the nail with a 180 block after filing. Something's happened to my matte top coat. Can you see that? I don't know what's happened to it, but it's kind of gone gloopy. I'm not impressed. But it's all I had, so I was like, meh, I'll work with it. So here I am with the Swarovski nail, and I'm going in with my tack-free top gloss and my Illuma detailer brush. I think it's called the Dementor. It's from Illuma Nails. You need to make sure, especially with Swarovskis, that you do not top coat over them. My son's watch is making a noise. That's annoying. I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere in this box of Lego. It'll stop in a minute, I hope. Either that or I'll have some kind of... There we go. So if you get top coat on top of your Swarovski crystals, those beautiful cuts that cause the shimmer there, they will be covered, and it will look like somebody has literally just stuck a round blob on the nail, and it's not a good look. You want to keep those cuts sharp. They're what reflect the light and cause that beautiful shine that is, you know, what crystals look like. And that applies to any crystals, even if they're not Swarovski. You really don't want to top coat over them because they literally look like round balls. So this is the finished set. It was super quick, super easy, and I think really, really, really cute. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on my next video. Oh, keep an eye out for the discount codes. I'll get them as soon as I can. Bye!